Welcome to Practically Political. I'm Dave Spencer.
And I'm Carrie Sheffield. Let's get right to it. Dave, so we had a big night here in Virginia this week, election night with the governor-elect Glenn Youngkin. And what was interesting is it's the Democrats, they're doing their post-mortem, and Democrat Terry McAuliffe, the loser in this case, he was slammed by a liberal group called the Battle-Born Collective. They said that Terry McAuliffe ran the milquetoast campaign he wanted to run, where every other word he uttered was Donald Trump, instead of focusing on the issues voters cared about the most. So Dave, for future elections, do you think Democrats are going to stop to try to tie every Republican to Trump? I mean, Trump wasn't even on the ballot. Do you think he was just trying to basically take Gavin Newsom's playbook and try to throw Trump on anything that stuck?
Well, God, a few things. It's a really good question. First of all, from a totally macro perspective, it amazes me how many times people violate the most golden rule of politics. And that is, it's very, very hard, if not impossible, to get elected by giving people a reason to not vote for someone. You have to give them a reason to vote for you. And McAuliffe didn't do that. Secondly, he played the Trump thing perfectly. He was closer to him in the primary, distance during the general. In fact, when Trump did a phone-a-thon at the very end, Youngkin wasn't even there, which was actually a humiliation for Trump. He also stuck to the issues. And we've talked about this before, but this education issue is a lethal issue for Republicans because a lot of people in blue states are sore because of the way this back to school thing was handled. And as well as the fact that McAuliffe can say critical race theory isn't taught all he wants, but you go on the website of the school system, it's right there. So that was a little bit of a red dinger. But it also showed that the suburban voters who left the party to vote for Biden because they couldn't stand Trump are still swing voters, and they will come back if there's a good reason, if people give them a reason to vote for them. And that's exactly what happened. So kudos to Glenn Youngkin for a really well-run campaign. And yes, the Dems need to be concerned because I'm hearing the most fatal thing. Oh no, we didn't get our message out. Here's a message to Democrats, okay? And this is true in 2020. The problem was not that you didn't get your message out. The problem was that you did.